The universe does not whisper of mediocrity. It roars with the fire of creation, a symphony of chaos and wonder that carved stars from darkness and life from nothingness. I, Albert Einstein, have walked its edges, peered into its mysteries, and learned this truth. You are not born to be average. You were forged in the same crucible as galaxies, your heart a spark of the infinite, your dreams a rebellion against the ordinary. The world will try to tame you, to press you into its molds, to convince you that safety lies in sameness. But safety is a lie. The only truth is the pull within you, the quiet voice that dares you to rise, to create, to become something extraordinary. Look at the stars. They do not dim to fit the night. They burn, relentless, each one a story of defiance against the void. You are no different. The moment you accept average, you betray the universe that made you. I spent my life chasing questions no one else asked, not because I was certain of answers, but because I refused to live in the shadows of what was already known. The equations I scribbled, the theories I shaped, they were not gifts of genius, but acts of courage, born from a refusal to settle. You carry that same courage. It's the restlessness that keeps you awake, the hunger that drives you to dream when the world says sleep. But courage alone is not enough. It must be anchored in belief. A belief not in what you are now, but in what you can become. The world will doubt you. It will point to your failures, your flaws, and call them proof of your limits. I know this well. My ideas were mocked, my theories dismissed, yet I held fast to the spark within me. Belief is not arrogance, it is trust. Trust in the unseen, in the possibility that your life can be more than a footnote in someone else's story. You were not made to follow paths carved by others. You were made to forge your own, to cut through the wilderness of doubt and emerge into a clearing of your own making. Picture a seed buried in the earth. It does not question its potential. It simply grows, breaking through stone, reaching for light it cannot yet see. That is your mind, your spirit, your will. Average is the soil that seeks to hold you down, but you were born to break through. I found my light in the questions that haunted me, questions about time, space, the fabric of existence. What is your light? What question burns in you? What dream refuses to fade? It may be a quiet whisper or a deafening call, but it is there, waiting for you to answer. Do not wait for permission. The universe does not grant it. It demands that you claim it. And claiming it begins with vision. Not a vague hope, but a vivid, unshakable image of the life you were born to live. Close your eyes. See it. Not the obstacles, not the fears, but the destination. Is it a legacy of art that shifts hearts? A discovery that redefines what's possible? A life of quiet meaning, built on love and purpose? Whatever it is, hold it like a star in your hands. Let it guide you. I saw a universe where time bent and space danced, and that vision carried me through years of struggle. Your vision is your compass, your North Star. The one thing no one can take from you unless you let them. But vision without discipline is a dream deferred. The world is loud, full of distractions that pull you from your path. I know this too. My desk was a chaos of papers, my mind a storm of ideas, yet I returned to the work, day after day. Discipline is not a chain, it is a promise. It is the choice to honor your vision when the world tempts you to stray. It is not about perfection, but persistence. The quiet act of showing up, of writing one more line, taking one more step. The life you seek is not found in grand gestures, but in the small, steady choices that build it, brick by brick. The path is not always kind. It winds through valleys of doubt, over peaks of fear, and across deserts of uncertainty. I walked such paths, my footsteps faltering as I grappled with ideas too vast for my mind to hold. But I learned this: the struggle is not a punishment, it is a forge. Every challenge you face, every moment you stumble, is shaping you into someone stronger, someone capable of carrying the weight of your dreams. Average is the temptation to stop, to rest in the shade of what's easy. But you were not made for ease. You were made for fire, for the kind of resilience that turns dreams into reality. Resilience is not the absence of pain, but the courage to move through it. I faced rejection, exile, the weight of a world that did not yet understand my vision. Yet I kept going, not because I was fearless, but because I knew the alternative, surrender, was a betrayal of the spark within me. You too will face moments when the world feels too heavy, when your dreams seem too far. In those moments, pause, breathe. Feel the strength that has carried you this far. It is not loud or showy. It is quiet, steady, like the pulse of the universe itself. You are not average because you fall. You are extraordinary because you rise. And rising requires adaptability. The universe is not static. It shifts, expands, rewrites its own rules. I learned this as I chased truths that defied the science of my time. My theories were not born perfect. They evolved, bent to new evidence, grew with each question I dared to ask. Your dreams too must bend. The plans you make will unravel. The paths you choose will shift. Do not fear this. Embrace it. Like a river, you must flow around obstacles, find new channels, carve new ways forward. What you cling to, a rigid plan, a fear of change, holds you back. Let go. Trust that the current of your purpose will guide you. Think of a tree in a storm. It does not fight the wind. It sways, its roots deep, its branches flexible. That is you. The storms of life, failure, loss, doubt, are not here to break you. They are here to teach you how to bend, how to grow, how to stand taller when the skies clear. I adapted time and again, reshaping my ideas as the universe revealed its secrets. You must do the same. Your dreams are not fragile. They are alive, capable of transforming as you do. Let them. Let yourself. The life you seek is not a fixed point but a journey, and every twist in the path is a chance to become more. In this becoming, gratitude is your anchor. Not the forced smile of empty positivity, but the deep, soul-shaking awe of being alive in a universe so vast, so beautiful. I looked at the stars and felt it. The privilege of existing, of questioning, of creating. Every moment you breathe, every dream you chase, is a gift. See it, feel it. The struggles, the joys, the quiet mornings when the world feels new. They are all threads in the tapestry of your life. Gratitude does not erase the hard days. It transforms them, turning pain into wisdom, fear into fuel. It reminds you that you are not average, not because you are perfect, but because you are here, daring to live. And as you live, let learning be your light. I never stopped asking, never stopped seeking, even when the answers eluded me. The universe is a teacher, and every experience, every triumph, every mistake is a lesson. What has life shown you lately? Not the shallow truths of success or failure, but the deep ones, about your strength, your purpose, your heart. Learning is not a chore. It is a rebellion against average. It is the choice to grow, to question, to see every moment as a chance to know more, to be more. The world will tempt you to coast, to settle for what you already understand. Resist. Seek. The stars are not reached by those who stop learning. But learning is not solitary. You are not an island, adrift in the cosmos. You are part of a tapestry, woven with the threads of others' dreams, others' struggles. I found strength in the minds that challenged me, the hearts that believed in me. The world will test your vision, question your resolve, tempt you to shrink. In those moments, connection is your shield. Not the fleeting bonds of praise or popularity, but the deep, unshakable ties to those who see the fire in you, who remind you of your purpose when the night feels endless. Seek them, cherish them. They are the constellations that guide you home, and do not forget to offer that same light to yourself. Compassion is not weakness. It is the courage to hold your own heart gently. I stumbled, doubted, questioned my worth, but I learned to forgive myself, to see my flaws not as failures, but as proof of my humanity. You too must learn this. The voice that judges your every step is not your truth. It is a shadow, and shadows fade when you turn toward the light. Be kind to the person you are becoming. They are fighting battles no one else can see, carrying dreams no one else can hold. They are enough. This compassion extends beyond you. The world is not your adversary, though it may feel so. It is a mosaic of stories, each one as fragile and fierce as your own. I saw this in the faces of those I met, in the questions they asked, the hopes they carried. To rise above average is to see the humanity in others, to recognize that their dreams, their fears, mirror yours. Your purpose is not just for you, it is a gift to the world, a spark that can light 1,000 fires. Live for that. Let your life be a beacon, not just for yourself, but for those who will walk the paths you illuminate. And in this living, let wonder be your guide. I never lost the childlike awe that drew me to the stars, the thrill of chasing truths too vast to grasp. That wonder is yours too. It is the flame that burns through despair, the spark that keeps your dreams alive. When the path feels long, when the weight of the journey presses down, look up, see the cosmos, feel its vastness and know that you are part of it. Your dreams are not separate from the universe, they are its voice, its song. Sing it. Let wonder carry you through the moments when courage alone is not enough. But wonder is not passive. It is a call to create, to act, to dare. The world will tell you to be practical, to measure your dreams by what's achievable. I ignored that voice. I chased ideas that seemed impossible, questions that had no answers, and in that chase, I found meaning. Your dreams are not meant to be measured. They are meant to be lived. Create something, a story, a song, a solution, a moment that echoes beyond you. The universe does not reward average. It rewards those who dare to leave a mark, who refuse to let their light be dimmed. And there will be moments when that light feels faint. The world is not always kind to dreamers. It will test you, push you, try to convince you that average is enough. But you know better. You feel it, the pull of something greater, the fire that refuses to fade. That fire is your purpose, the reason you were born. It is not a grand mission written in the stars. It is the quiet truth that gives your life meaning. For me, it was the pursuit of truth, the joy of unraveling the universe's secrets. For you, it may be different. A family you love, an idea you bring to life, a light you shine in the darkness. Whatever it is, let it be your anchor, your reason to keep going. Purpose is not a destination, it is a journey. It is the thread that weaves through every choice, every struggle, every moment of doubt. I found mine in the questions that kept me awake, in the moments when the universe seemed to whisper back. Your purpose is no less powerful. It is the life you imagine when the world is quiet, the one that makes your heart race, your soul sing. It is not a fantasy, it is a call, and answering it requires surrender, not to defeat, but to the flow of your own becoming. Let go of the need to control every step, to predict every turn. The universe is too vast for that, and so are you. Trust the mystery. Trust the part of you that knows, even when your mind doubts. I didn't have all the answers when I began. I had faith in the questions. Your dreams are your questions, and every step you take is an answer unfolding in its own time. Surrender to that rhythm. Let it carry you, not to a finish line, but to a life that feels like home. The world will try to pull you back, to convince you that average is safe, that ordinary is enough. But you were not made for safety. You were made for stars, for the kind of courage that rewrites what's possible. And as you move, carry gratitude in your heart, not as a duty, but as a lens. See the world through it, and everything shifts. The struggles become teachers, the doubts become guides, the joys become eternal. I felt this when I looked at the cosmos, when I saw not just equations but poetry, not just laws but love. You are here now, in this fleeting, miraculous moment. You are alive in a universe that hums with possibility. That is no small thing, it is everything. Gratitude is your strength, the quiet power that transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, the heavy into the holy. This power is yours, always. The world will test you, dim you, try to make you forget. But you are not average. You are a spark of the infinite, a story the universe is still writing. Stand tall. Feel the fire of your dreams, the pulse of your purpose. You are not here by accident. You are here to create, to break, to become. The limits you see are not real. They are illusions, and you are the one who can shatter them. Write your story. Write it with courage, with wonder, with unrelenting belief in the vastness of who you are. The stars are watching. They have seen dreams rise and fall, hearts break and heal, lives burn bright and fade. They know your fears, your hopes, your quiet strength, and they believe in you. The universe is not a distant thing. It is in you, through you, with you. Your dreams are its dreams, your courage its song, so sing it, live it, dare it. The horizon is calling and the time to answer is now. You are enough. Not tomorrow, not when you've proven or perfected. Now, with every scar, every doubt, every unfinished dream, you are enough to change the world, to light the dark, to make the impossible real. So go, create, dream. The universe is waiting, and it knows your name. You were not made to be average. You were made to be extraordinary. Never, ever stop. The horizon is not the end. It is the beginning. It stretches before you, vast and untamed, a canvas where your dreams can paint the impossible. I spent my life chasing horizons, questions about the universe that seemed too big, too wild, for a single mind to hold. Yet I chased them, not because I knew I would arrive, but because the act of pursuit was my rebellion against the ordinary. You too are called to chase, not to settle, not to shrink, but to run toward the life that burns in your heart, the one that refuses to let you rest in the shadows of average. Every step you take is a declaration. It says you are not content to drift, to let the world dictate your story. The world loves average. It's predictable, controllable, safe. But you were not made for safety. You were made for the kind of daring that shifts the stars, that rewrites what's possible. I felt this when I scribbled equations in the quiet of my study, when I dared to imagine a universe where time could bend and space could dance. That daring is in you too. It's the spark that flares when you think of the life you want, the one that feels both terrifying and true. But daring is not reckless. It is rooted in clarity, a clarity that comes not from knowing every answer, but from knowing why you move. My why was the thrill of discovery, the hunger to understand the cosmos. What is yours? Is it the love you pour into those around you? The art you create that speaks what words cannot? The change you bring to a world that needs it? Your why is your fire, the force that keeps you moving when the path grows steep. Find it. Name it. Let it be the light that cuts through the fog of doubt. And there will be doubt. It is not your enemy, but your teacher. I doubted myself countless times, when my theories faltered, when the world laughed at my ideas. But doubt is not a stop sign. It is a question. It asks, are you sure? Are you ready? Will you keep going? Answer it with action. With every step you take, you prove to yourself that you are not average, that you are capable of more than you know. The universe does not doubt you. It crafted you, gave you breath, placed you here in this moment for a reason. Trust that. Trust, too, in the power of small things. The world celebrates grand moments, breakthroughs, victories, triumphs. But I learned that the true work happens in the quiet, in the moments no one sees. The late nights I spent wrestling with a single idea, the small choices to keep questioning when I wanted to quit. They built the path to my discoveries. Your life is no different. Every choice to show up, to try again, to honor your dreams in the smallest ways is a brick in the foundation of your greatness. Average is built on apathy. Extraordinary is built on persistence. And persistence is not solitary. You are woven into the fabric of the universe, connected to every soul, every story, every dream. I found this in the conversations that sparked my ideas, in the quiet support of those who believed in me. Your journey, too, is shaped by others, by the hands that lift you, the voices that remind you of your strength. But it is also shaped by the hands you extend, the light you share. To rise above average is to lift others with you, to create a ripple that touches lives you may never know. Your dreams are not just yours, they are the universe's, and they echo far beyond you. That echo is your legacy, not a monument carved in stone, but a feeling, a shift, a spark that lives on in the world you touch. I never sought fame, I sought truth, and in seeking, I left something behind, a way of seeing the universe that others could build upon. Your legacy is no less powerful. It is the love you give, the courage you show, the dreams you dare to chase. Average leaves no mark. It fades like footprints in the sand. But you were made to carve something deeper, something that endures. To carve it, you must embrace the unknown. The universe is vast, its edges unseen, its mysteries endless. I lived in that unknown, chasing questions with no guarantee of answers. Your dreams live there too. They are not safe or certain. They are wild, untamed, full of possibility. Embrace that wildness. Let it scare you, thrill you, push you to move when the world says stay. The unknown is not a threat. It is an invitation. It is where the extraordinary is born, where you become more than you ever thought possible. And in that becoming, find joy. Not the fleeting rush of success, but the deep, unshakable joy of living a life true to your heart. I felt it in the moments when an idea clicked, when the universe seemed to open before me. You will feel it too, in the moments when you create, when you connect, when you stand in the truth of who you are. That joy is your proof that you are not average. It is the universe singing through you, reminding you that you were made for this, for the daring, the dreaming, the doing. But joy does not mean ease. The path is long, and there will be nights when the stars seem far. I knew those nights when doubt was louder than hope, when the weight of my questions felt too heavy to bear. In those moments, I looked to the cosmos, to the vastness that held me, and I remembered, I am part of this. So are you. You are not alone in your struggles. The universe is with you, in you, through you. It believes in you, even when you cannot believe in yourself. Lean into that. Let it carry you forward. And as you go, let your dreams be your defiance. Defy the voices that say you are too small, too flawed, too late. Defy the world that loves average, that fears the extraordinary. I defied those voices when I reimagined the universe, when I dared to see what others could not. You too can defy. Your dreams are your rebellion, your proof that you were not made to blend in, but to stand out, to shine, to change the world in ways only you can. So stay in, move, dream. The universe is watching, and it knows your name. You are not average, not because you are perfect, but because you are alive, daring, burning with a fire that cannot be dimmed. This is your moment, your life, your story. Write it with every breath, every choice, every step. You were not made to be average. You were made to be infinite. Go, be it. Never stop. The stars do not wait. They burn, relentless, their light a call to those who dare to answer. I answered with my questions, my dreams, my refusal to let the world define me. Now it is your turn. The life you seek is not a distant thing. It is here, in the choices you make, the courage you summon, the love you give. Average is a choice, but so is extraordinary. Choose it. Choose the path that scares you, the dream that feels too big, the life that sets your soul ablaze. You are not bound by limits. You are bound by possibility. I learned this as I wrestled with the universe, as I dared to see beyond what was known. Your possibilities are endless, waiting for you to claim them. So claim them, create, fight, love. Let every moment be a testament to the truth that you are not made to be average. You are made to be a force, a light, a story that echoes through the cosmos. The universe is yours. Go write your chapter.